Hey guys, it's Vita with ViLo Energy Healing. Welcome to my channel. This is going to be a general reading for Aquarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus sign for the month of September. Now, these messages may not resonate with every Aquarius out there, so please just take what resonates with you and leave out the rest. Also, stay tuned for your bonus info that's going to be coming up right after this. All right, Aquarius, let's see what we have for you this month. You know, Aquarius, September is all about fresh starts and new energy. Okay, there's real motivation here that's pushing you to either create something or finally move forward with something. Okay, this is your chance to act on it instead of overthinking. Okay, so if you don't use it now, the motivation fades and the moment's gone. Okay, you know, shit's out of balance right now. You're being pulled in different directions. Okay, and patience is wearing thin. Forcing things is only creating stress that you don't need. Okay? Balance won't come until you just stop doing too much. You know, what's supposed to feel like a solid relationship doesn't even feel stable right now. Okay? The foundation isn't as strong as it looks, and it's not going to last if the effort isn't real. Okay? You want happy home, you want the support system, the people who actually show up when you need them. Not some fake, fake ass version of it. It's either the real deal or it's nothing. You know, you're letting fear run the show, okay? And it's keeping you stuck. You're second guessing shit instead of like moving forward, and you know, all that waiting around is just holding everything up. It's the hesitation that's holding you back, not the opportunity. Okay, stop stalling and just make a freaking choice already. You know, you've already been through hell, and the worst part is behind you. You're recovering from something painful. Yeah, but the scars are still there. Sitting around replaying that shit in your head isn't helping. Okay, stop reopening old wounds. You survived, and now it's time to move forward. You know, you're finally back in control, okay? And determination is what's keeping you going. Stay focused and disciplined, because that's how you actually get somewhere. Okay, no distractions, no BS. Just keep moving forward. That's how you win. You know, in the near future, your confidence might take a hit, okay? And you'll start second guessing yourself. Frustration and insecurity will test your patience, okay? And you'll feel like losing your shit instead of staying calm. Don't let that BS control you, okay? Hold yourself together before you destroy something good. You know, you're powerful as hell, okay? And everything you need is already in your hands. You already have what it takes. What matters now is actually using it and doing something with it. Okay, stop waiting and just start pulling shit together. You know, someone around you is doing well for themselves. Okay, their independence shows you that it can be done without begging or settling. Okay, this person should inspire you to step up your game. Okay, not intimidate you. So instead of being jealous, you should be taking notes. You know, you want real love and connection, right? But being vulnerable scares the hell out of you. You're afraid of getting hurt, but you still want closeness. You can't have it both ways, okay? You can't be closed off and still have a real connection. At some point, you have to decide if you're willing to open up. You know, by the end of September, you might feel stuck again. Okay, the truth is, it's your own overthinking that makes you feel that way. You're holding yourself back with fear and excuses. You know, what you don't understand is that you're free the moment you decide to be. All right, well, you know, that's what I have for you today. Hey Aquarius, it's Vita with ViLo Energy Healing. Welcome back to part 2 of your reading. This is going to be your bonus info for the month of September. All right, so let's start off with some timing windows. And I'm going to start from the beginning of the month and work myself towards the end. All right, so let's see what we got here. Okay, so from the 2nd to the 6th, this is where that imbalance takes place, okay, frustration and needing patience. Now, from the 9th to the 12th, that's when an important choice or delay happens, okay? You need to make like a clear decision. The 14th to the 18th, okay, that's when, you're moving forward with focus, determination, and control. The 21st to the 25th, okay, that's when an emotional new beginning takes place, or like a love offer. Also, the 26th to the 30th, okay, that's when like mental restrictions or overthinking creates blocks, okay? All right, now the zodiac signs that showed up strong in this reading here, okay, this could be somebody that you're dealing with. It doesn't have to be, okay? Don't get too fixated on the signs. You could be dealing with any sign. All right, the first one I see is Sagittarius. Okay, that deals with imbalance or impatience. Okay, there's also Cancer here. That's going to deal with focus, direction, and determination. Who else? We have Leo. Okay, that talks about the insecurity or like ego struggles. There's also Gemini and Virgo. Okay, those two together, they have to do with like manifesting and taking control. All right. Oh, and we have Pisces. Okay, so that has to do with like new love, emotions, or just like new beginnings. All right, let's see here. All right, now I'm gonna channel some phrases that you could be saying, thinking, or feeling. Okay, let's see here. I can't keep waiting. This has to move forward now. I'm ready for something real. And I won't let fear stop me. Okay. Now I'm just picking up some symbols. Okay, these are symbols that you could be seeing, but you're ignoring. Okay. I'm seeing like an arrow. Okay, that has to do with like direction, clarity, hitting the target. I'm also seeing a waterfall. That has to do with like emotional release or like a breakthrough. I'm also seeing like a picture of like a lion. Okay, that has to do with courage, confidence, strength. I'm also seeing a key. Okay, I've been seeing that a lot lately. That has to do with unlocking truth, freedom, or opportunities. Let's see what else. Also picking up, okay, so there's going to be like a fresh start in love or emotions. They may surprise you when you least expect it. Yeah, someone around you could push you towards independence and success. I do see that. And I'm also picking up that mental blocks will only lift like once you stop doubting yourself. Okay. All right. Let's do some initials now. Okay. Okay. Now these initials could be your name, their name, first name, last name. Place it how you see fit. Okay. What do we got here? B, C, D, H, L, M, R, and T. All right, that's what I have for you today. If you're enjoying the bonus info, you want me to continue this way, just hit the like button or leave me a quick comment to let me know. Thanks for watching, guys, and until next time, sending you love and light.